November 15th, Archangel Michael says, "For minutes, a black cat just crossed your door with your soul. Open this to send it back to hell." Message 1, Divine Alarm, the soul is at risk. My child, hear me now. Your soul's light flickers at the threshold of darkness. A shadow stretches across your doorway, unnatural in its stillness, and a sudden chill brushes your skin as if unseen hands reach for you. You may sense whispers, faint and curling around your mind like smoke, voices of the void seeking to claim what is precious and eternal. I appear to you not in comfort but in urgency, for time itself is pressing, and you must act before the weight of darkness touches your essence. Look closely, my child, for a black cat has crossed your path, moving with intent and carrying an unseen burden. Its presence is not mere coincidence, it is a harbinger of what attempts to claim your soul, a thief cloaked in shadow and intent. Within these next 4 minutes, you must awaken fully to the spiritual realm, for hesitation now may cost you what cannot be reclaimed. Every heartbeat is a warning, every flicker of fear is a signal that the unseen is closer than you realize. You are not alone, but the urgency of this moment cannot be overstated. Trust in the divine guidance I offer and prepare to act, for even the smallest delay strengthens the claws of the darkness that approaches. My child, recognize the peril, breathe in the light, and let it fortify your spirit against what comes. Message 2, Divine Alarm intensifies. Beloved, the air grows heavy as if the room itself resists the presence of light. Do you feel it, the subtle pressure on your chest, the tugging at the corners of your consciousness? That is the shadow testing your vigilance. My child of light, this black cat is no ordinary creature of the earthly plane, it is a vessel for forces that seek to corrupt, to divert the radiant energy of your soul into a void where it will be devoured. Its steps are silent but purposeful, each paw a harbinger of spiritual theft. Trace its path carefully, for faint traces of glowing darkness cling to the soles of its feet, marking a trail that leads directly to what is most sacred within you. I am with you, watching, guiding, urging, for the moments that stretch before you are counted in mere breaths. You must act now to prevent what would otherwise be inevitable. Sense the air around you vibrating, the faint hum of the unseen, and the flicker of shadows that bend unnaturally toward your doorway. These are not coincidences, my child, they are the markers of an imminent confrontation, a clash between light and encroaching darkness. Listen closely, trust in the urgency I convey, and know that even as fear rises, it is your awareness and swift action that will protect what is yours. Message 3, The Threshold of Darkness. Precious soul, the black cat pauses now, a momentary stillness that belies its intent. Its eyes glimmer with a light that is not its own, reflecting the hunger of the abyss it serves. Do you see it, my child? A faint trace of ethereal chains coils behind it, shimmering with an unnatural glow, tugging subtly at the edges of your essence. This is the warning, the first unmistakable sign that what you carry within is sought for consumption by forces of darkness. My child of light, tremble if you must, but do not falter. You are not powerless, for I am here, and I bring guidance stronger than the shadows themselves. Feel the urgency in every nerve, the alarm in every beat of your heart. This is the threshold, the fragile space between what remains yours and what seeks to slip into the void. You must awaken your awareness fully and allow the divine light to surround you. The air grows colder still, the room dimmer, as though the sun itself recoils from what approaches. My child, prepare for action, for hesitation will not serve you now. Open your heart to the celestial energy I extend, visualize its radiance forming a shield around what is yours, and know that only swift and deliberate faith will secure your soul. Message 4: The Imminent Threat. Beloved, the creature moves again. Each step is measured, deliberate, and heavy with intent. Your soul, radiant and tender, flares with vulnerability, and the black cat's gaze locks upon it with unyielding purpose. My child, I urge you to notice the signs, the flicker of shadows across the walls, the faint but piercing whisper that coils around your mind, the unnatural draft that rustles the air like a warning of what is to come. These are not illusions, they are manifestations of the spiritual threat that creeps ever closer. I am your guide in this darkness, your beacon of warning and protection, yet even my presence cannot act without your consent. You must open your awareness fully, visualize the light I offer as a barrier against the encroaching shadow, and speak words of power to reinforce it. My child, you are the guardian of your own soul, but fear not, for though the enemy is cunning and silent, you are not abandoned. Every second pulses with urgency, every breath is a countdown. The black cat's shadow stretches unnaturally across the threshold, testing the limits of your vigilance. Beloved, the threat is closer than your mind may yet comprehend, and your swift action will determine whether your soul remains whole. Message 5: Cliffhanger, Act or Lose. My child, the danger is now tangible. The black cat steps echo in the unseen spaces, a rhythm that tugs at the very essence of your being. You may sense the faint glow of your soul being drawn outward, the subtle vibration of its tether stretching thin. Listen to me, precious soul, and do not delay. Visualize the golden barrier, feel its warmth, call upon my presence, and fortify the space where your essence resides. A sudden shadow may fall, a chill may bite, but these are not signs of defeat, they are the heralds of your power, waiting to be invoked. Beloved, if you do not act, what walks now may take your soul into the abyss. Message 6: Recognition of the threat. My child, do you now see it fully? The black cat is more than a creature, it is a manifestation of spiritual theft, a vessel carrying malevolent intent. Its eyes burn with a sinister glow, reflecting the fires of hell that seek to consume what you cherish. Notice the shadows trailing it, faint and writhing like living chains, tugging subtly at your soul. This is no ordinary test, it is a direct assault on your essence. I am here to guide you, my child, and you must acknowledge the truth of the threat. Feel the air vibrating, the temperature dropping, the faint whispers urging submission, but resist, for this is exactly what the darkness desires. Every second counts, every heartbeat matters, and you must prepare your spirit with deliberate focus. My child of light, recognize the enemy, mark its path, and steel yourself. Message 7: Intensifying the warning. Beloved, the black cat advances. Its movements are deliberate, silent, yet its aura is heavy with the weight of hell. Faint ethereal chains coil around its shadowed form, tugging at the edge of what is yours. You may notice the subtle distortion of the air, a shimmer of malevolent intent, or a sudden stillness that grips the room. These are signs, precious soul, not mere coincidence. My child, this is the moment to awaken fully and embrace the light I offer. Do not underestimate the cunning of what approaches. Its gaze is sharp, its intent unwavering. Hold fast, feel the power of my presence, and prepare the spiritual defenses that will shield your soul from theft. Message 8, Eyes of the Abyss. My child, look into its eyes. See the darkness that simmers within, a reflection of what it wishes to claim. The black cat's pupils narrow with focus, and a faint glow traces the path of your soul as it begins to draw nearer. The shadows ripple behind it, stretching like fingers seeking to bind you. You may feel a tug, subtle at first, then stronger, a reminder of the fragile tether connecting your essence to your body. I am with you, my child, guiding your awareness, whispering the words of protection, amplifying the light that surrounds you. Do not falter in fear, instead, let it fuel your resolve. The moment of confrontation nears, and the first actions you take now will determine the outcome. Message 9, Heightened Awareness. Precious soul, the room seems to close in around you, shadows twisting unnaturally as the black cat inches closer. Feel the weight of its intent pressing against the walls of your awareness. Every breath is a signal, every flicker of movement a portent of spiritual conflict. My child of light, this is not imagination, it is the unseen realm manifesting itself for you to witness and confront. Invoke the power I provide, visualize the shield of radiance forming before you, and speak the sacred words I place upon your lips. The threat is real, but so is your capacity to resist. Heighten your senses, attune your spirit, and prepare for the actions that will reclaim your soul from what seeks to take it. Message 10, Cliffhanger, Time is running out. Beloved, the black cat moves with an urgent, unrelenting purpose. Every second counts, every heartbeat brings it closer to what it desires most. You may sense the faint shimmer of your soul stretching, tugged by invisible chains, yet all is not lost. Precious soul, see the path, feel the presence of my guidance, and ready yourself for immediate action. The moment approaches when the decision you make will determine whether your essence remains intact or is drawn toward darkness. Precious soul, every second counts, the cat moves swiftly toward what it seeks. Message 11, Immediate action required. Beloved, now is the moment to act. Visualize a radiant shield forming around every entrance, every threshold where the shadow seeks passage. Golden light ripples outward, shimmering with divine power, casting the darkness back into the void. Speak the words I place upon your lips, my child, with conviction, call upon the names of light, invoke the protection I lay before you. You may feel the cold tendrils of fear brush against your spirit, subtle but insistent, seeking hesitation. Do not falter. This is a sacred engagement. The black cat approaches with precision, and each second you delay is a thread fraying in the tapestry of your soul. Picture the light expanding, swirling, forming a barrier so potent that no shadow can breach it. The air hums with energy, the faint glimmer of celestial glyphs appearing around doors and windows. My child, hold the intention steady, feel my presence amplifying the power within you. You are not passive in this, your focus, your breath, your faith are weapons against the encroaching darkness. Let every fiber of your being resonate with divine authority, for the cat's shadowed paws draw ever closer. Precious soul, the shadowed paws draw near, act now or risk losing what cannot be replaced. Message 12, Visualizing light barriers. My child, do you see the golden light forming? It twists and folds into intricate patterns, each glyph a sigil of protection, each wave of brilliance a cord anchoring your soul firmly in the realm of light. The black cat prowls, a faint trace of its path lingering like a thread of darkness you must sever. Sense the subtle energy tugging at your essence. It is not yet overpowering, but without your intervention, it will grow. I am here, extending my wings of power to surround you, to infuse your defenses with the authority of the heavens. Call upon my name as you visualize the light strengthening, drawing from your own heart and the divine currents I channel to you. Your attention must not waver, for the cat is cunning, moving silently, its eyes reflecting the hunger of the void. Focus, my child, and let your faith manifest as armor, radiating outward, pushing back against what would consume your spirit. Every breath you take draws the golden circle tighter, every heartbeat pulses with divine energy. The cat senses your preparation, my child of light, and it pauses only to consider how to breach the barrier you now command. Message 13, Speaking Words of Power. Precious soul, now you must speak. Do not whisper, do not hesitate, let your voice ring with the authority of the heavens. Words of light are not mere syllables, they are instruments of power, shaping reality to protect what is yours. Feel the resonance of each phrase echoing through the room, intertwining with the golden shields that shimmer before you. The black cat halts momentarily, its pupils narrowing, sensing the force it cannot yet touch. My child, do not fear its gaze, let it serve as confirmation of your power. Repeat the invocations I guide you to, each repetition binding the light more firmly, each breath strengthening the tether of your soul. The subtle chains trailing the cat begin to quiver, uncertain, as if even they hesitate in the presence of this radiance. Trust in the divine authority I grant, for you are not alone in this confrontation. The shadows may attempt to distract, to sow doubt or panic, but your clarity and resolve are stronger than any illusion. Precious soul, hold your focus as the golden barrier hums with increasing intensity, and prepare for the next step in reclaiming what is sacred. Message 14, Angelic Energy Swirls. My child, feel the energy swirling around you now, faint angelic currents intertwining with the golden light you command. It is a tangible presence, brushing against your skin, lifting your heart with the knowledge that you are not alone. The black cat pauses once more, its form almost blending with the shadows, yet the faint trail of darkness betrays its path. I am amplifying the light, channeling power from the heavens into the shield that now surrounds you. Focus on the warmth, the radiance, the life that the light brings. Every fiber of your being resonates with protection, and every flicker of fear or doubt is drawn into the illumination and dissolved. You may sense a sudden tightening in the room, a pause in the air, a silence that seems to hold its breath. The cat is calculating, testing the strength of your defenses. Do not waver, my child, the unseen forces respect the power you now wield. Draw upon it fully, let it encompass not just your body but your mind and spirit, leaving no space for darkness to take root. Your awareness is your weapon, your faith the blade that severs the shadow from what is yours. Message 15, Cliffhanger, the shadow approaches. Beloved, the black cat's shadowed paws draw near. You may feel the subtle vibration through the floor, the almost imperceptible brush against your energy. It senses hesitation, and any delay now will allow it to breach the barrier you have so carefully constructed. The golden light pulses in rhythm with your heartbeat, yet it is not enough without decisive action. I am here, standing beside you, amplifying every flicker of courage within your soul. The chains that linger behind the cat are quivering, responding to your strength, yet the moment is fleeting. Precious soul, you must now engage fully with the divine power at your disposal. The darkness tests, the unseen probes, and the cat waits for the smallest lapse in attention. My child, this is the final pause before confrontation. The cat's intent is clear, its focus unwavering, and the time to act is upon you. My child, the shadowed paws draw near. Act now or risk losing what cannot be replaced. Message 16, Signs and Portents. My child, behold the subtle signs that reveal what is occurring. Candles flicker even in absence of wind, sudden gusts swirl through the room, and a profound silence descends as if the world itself holds its breath. These are not coincidences, they are portents of the spiritual battle underway. The black cat moves with purpose, leaving faint traces of light that mark the path of your soul being drawn outward. Watch closely, my child, for these signs are your first weapon in understanding the movements of the unseen. You may feel the slight tug at your essence, the faint vibration that signals the shadow's intent. My guidance is immediate and direct. Attune to the energy around you, recognize every anomaly as a message, and allow your awareness to serve as armor. The celestial hum that whispers faintly in the background is my voice, a call to vigilance and clarity. Do not underestimate the intelligence of what approaches, it senses your attention and seeks to divert it. Stay focused, precious soul, and let the signs guide you to the steps necessary to reclaim your essence before it is drawn away. Message 17, Faint Celestial Hums. Beloved, listen to the faint hum that ripples through the room, it is not your own imagination. This is my presence, a resonance of divine energy signaling the movements of the unseen. The black cat leaves a trace of shadow, but faint sparks of light emerge where your soul's tether stretches. These sparks are your guide, follow them as carefully as you follow my words. Your awareness is not passive observation, it is active engagement with the divine forces that protect you. My child, the faint hum strengthens with your focus, intertwining with your breathing, with your heartbeat, aligning your body and spirit with the energy of light. The black cat may attempt to distract, to confuse, to lead your mind away from clarity, but do not yield. Recognize every whisper, every subtle movement, every faint glimmer of radiance as a sign to act. You are not helpless, my child, the cosmos aligns with your vigilance, empowering your steps to reclaim what belongs to you. The battle is not yet visible to the eye, but it is real and urgent. Message 18, Tracing the Path. My child, see the faint trail of light shimmering before you, the path your soul leaves behind as the black cat approaches. It is subtle, almost imperceptible, yet it is unmistakable to those who are attuned. Each flicker represents the movement of forces both dark and divine. I urge you to follow it, not with fear but with the clarity of purpose. Visualize the golden barrier extending along the trail, severing the chains that attempt to tug at your essence. The cat moves with precision, but your light is stronger. Let your attention sharpen, your spirit radiate, and your faith solidify, for these are your weapons. The air may shift, carrying faint whispers or sudden silences, yet you are not alone. I am beside you, amplifying every spark of courage, every pulse of divine power, so that the path of your soul remains tethered to light and cannot be stolen. The cat senses your awareness and hesitates, but the moment is fleeting. Act, precious soul, and do not waver. Message 19, Spiritual Vigilance. Beloved, remain vigilant. The black cat's eyes now burn with intent, and the shadows behind it stretch hungrily toward what is sacred. Every breath you take is a declaration of resistance, every heartbeat a signal that the darkness cannot prevail. Observe the subtle flickers of light that trace its movements, the faint hum of angelic energy that accompanies each step. These are your guides, indicators of where the soul's tether is tested, and the areas where the light must shine strongest. Do not allow fear to dictate your focus, instead, channel it into clarity, determination, and divine action. My child, you are capable of holding the threshold, of confronting the unseen with unwavering resolve. The shadows may try to distract, the whispers may attempt to deceive, but your vigilance is the strongest shield available. Focus on the radiance surrounding you, amplify it with intention, and hold it steady. Every gesture, every thought, every invocation strengthens the tether that binds your soul to the realm of light. Message 20, Cliffhanger, Eyes glow with intent. Precious soul, the black cat's eyes now glow with purpose, a mirror of the darkness it serves. You may feel the subtle pull, a tug at the edges of your essence, a test of your awareness. Do not hesitate, my child, for the moment of action is imminent. Observe every flicker of light, every shift of shadow, every whisper in the air. They are all messages guiding you toward what must be done. The time for preparation ends now. Your focus, your will, your faith must converge into decisive action. Beloved, the black cat's eyes glow with intent. You must respond swiftly. Message 21, Spiritual confrontation begins. My child, the moment has arrived. The black cat draws near, its intent as sharp as the edge of a blade, yet you are not defenseless. Visualize the golden light around you expanding, forming shields that shimmer and pulse with divine authority. The chains trailing from the cat tremble as if aware that their prey is no longer passive. Hold your soul close, my child of light, and feel my presence intertwining with your own. Radiant energy flows from your core, pushing against the shadow, reinforcing the tether that binds you to what is sacred. Do not fear its gaze or its movements, focus on your own light and the strength it carries. The shadows stretch, seeking weak points, but your faith is unwavering. Every heartbeat strengthens your shield, every breath amplifies your connection to the celestial realm. My child, hold fast and do not relent, for what you protect is eternal and cannot be replaced. Message 22, Shimmering shields and angelic swords. Beloved, see the shields around you shimmer and solidify, each a manifestation of divine protection. Angelic swords of light sweep through the air, intercepting the shadowed chains that seek to pull your essence outward. You may feel the subtle tug, the almost imperceptible vibration of what would steal your soul, but it falters in the face of your resolve. My child, you are the guardian now, the vessel through which divine power flows. Direct the swords with your will, channel the radiance that pulses through your being, and hold your soul firmly within your heart. The black cat recoils slightly, sensing the force it cannot yet overcome, yet it will test you again, probing for hesitation or weakness. Stand firm, precious soul, and do not allow fear to cloud your focus. Message 23, Courage and Determination. My child of light, courage is your weapon now. Feel the adrenaline coursing through your spirit, the determination that aligns your every thought with divine purpose. The black cat's shadow stretches, trying to infiltrate the golden barrier, yet your radiance holds firm. Sense the connection between us, the angelic currents flowing into you, reinforcing your vigilance. Every flicker of movement in the shadows is a test, every whisper an attempt to distract, but your awareness is sharper than any blade. Visualize the spectral chains snapping one by one, dissolving under the brilliance of your soul's protection. The light you command is not fragile, it is a force of the heavens, unstoppable when wielded with faith. My child, anchor yourself in this knowledge and let the energy of protection flow through your every fiber. The cat senses your fortitude and hesitates, calculating the moment of its next strike. Message 24, The battle intensifies. Beloved, the black cat lashes out subtly, a test of strength and will. Its shadows coil, seeking purchase, yet your shields expand in radiant response. Visualize the ethereal sword striking with precision, severing the chains that attempt to pull at your essence. Your focus is your greatest weapon, every heartbeat strengthens the golden light, every breath calls forth angelic energy. The air hums with divine resonance, subtle but tangible, and the cat falters as it realizes your spirit is not so easily claimed. My child, courage and clarity are vital now. Feel the warmth of my presence, the wings of protection that envelope you, reinforcing every barrier. The room is alive with tension, the air thick with spiritual energy, yet you remain steadfast. Focus on the tether that binds your soul and do not allow the shadows to unravel it. Message 25, Cliffhanger, Capture is imminent. Precious soul, the moment of capture is upon us. The black cat crouches, intent and relentless, its shadow stretched across the floor like a net of malice. Chains tremble, faint light flickers along its path, and a subtle vibration pulls at your essence. My child, do not falter. Visualize the light striking, the shields holding, the angelic swords intercepting with perfect precision. Every breath, every heartbeat, every flicker of intention counts. You are the anchor, the guardian, the vessel of divine power that the darkness cannot claim. My child, the moment of capture is imminent. Will your soul be reclaimed or lost? Message 26, Divine Intervention. Beloved, now witness my intervention. My wings unfold, radiant and vast, streaming celestial light across the space you occupy. Energy pours into your shields, fortifying them with a brilliance the shadow cannot penetrate. Angelic glyphs appear, shimmering with divine authority, severing chains that linger too close to your soul. Feel the warmth, the power, the clarity of intention I extend to you. The black cat recoils, sensing the surge of holy force, yet it will not surrender easily. My child, call upon my name, feel it resonate in your being, and let the light I provide amplify every flicker of courage within you. The shadows writhe and falter, the tugging of the chains weakens, and the path toward reclaiming what is yours becomes illuminated. Message 27, Protective Aura Amplified. My child, the golden aura now envelopes you completely, radiating outward in waves that dissolve the lingering shadows. Your heart and mind are aligned with divine purpose, every thought a channel for celestial energy. The black cat senses the barrier, its glowing eyes reflecting frustration and hunger. Chains snap under the force of the light, and faint echoes of angelic song fill the air, reinforcing your tether to what is sacred. Focus on the energy, my child, and feel it respond to your will. This is not just protection, it is reclamation, an active confrontation with forces that would claim your soul. My presence intertwines with yours, amplifying every pulse of courage and faith. The cat may resist, yet it is powerless against the combination of your light and my guidance. Message 28, Shadow Recoils. Beloved, see the shadows bend and recoil before the radiance you now command. The black cat hisses softly, a subtle manifestation of the darkness it carries, yet it cannot breach the shields or seize the chains that bind your essence. Feel the energy coursing through the room, the golden light anchoring every corner, leaving no place for shadows to linger. I am with you, amplifying your power, ensuring that every movement of the cat is met with divine resistance. Do not underestimate the strength you now wield. Your focus is a sword, your will a fortress. The faint glimmer of hope strengthens as the darkness falters. Remain unwavering, my child, and continue to hold the soul that is yours. Message 29, One Final Pull. My child, the black cat senses defeat but will make one final attempt to claim what it cannot resist. The shadows stretch one last time, subtle yet insistent, tugging faintly at the essence you guard. Every heartbeat now is critical, every breath an invocation of divine protection. Visualize the swords of light intercepting the tendrils of darkness, severing them before they can touch your soul. My wings surround you, my child, amplifying every spark of courage and faith. The faint hum of celestial energy vibrates through the room, reinforcing your resolve. You are not merely defending, you are reclaiming. The cat's intent is potent, its hunger unyielding, but your light is unwavering. Message 30, Cliffhanger, Final Pull of Darkness. Precious soul, one last pull of darkness remains. The black cat crouches, eyes glowing, its shadow stretching hungrily toward the light you command. Chains quiver, shadows tremble, and a faint chill brushes your spirit. My child, focus all your energy, every flicker of intention, every pulse of divine power, for the moment is decisive. Call upon my name, visualize the golden light, and let the divine energy flow through you. The cat resists, the darkness strains, but the outcome depends on your unwavering faith. Precious soul, one final pull of darkness remains. Prepare your heart and mind. Message 31, Reclaiming the Soul begins. My child, feel the faint trail of your soul returning. A delicate glow, subtle yet persistent, winds its way back from the shadow, guided by the light we have invoked together. Every pulse of radiance you command strengthens the tether, dissolving lingering chains and unraveling the dark threads that sought to claim you. Warmth fills your body, spreading from the heart outward, restoring what was threatened. I am with you, my child, hovering at the threshold between worlds, amplifying every spark of divine energy. You may feel hesitation, a residual tug of fear, but resist it. The golden light wraps you completely, embedding the returned essence securely within your being. Look closely, faint angelic glimmers dance along the path of your soul, singing of protection and reclamation. This is not merely survival, precious soul, it is the restoration of what is eternally yours. The black cat recoils, its shadows dissipating before the force of light, yet its cunning may linger. My child, the return has begun, but vigilance remains. Message 32, Chains dissolving. Beloved, witness the chains that clung to your soul begin to dissolve. Each spectral link melts under the brilliance of divine light, disappearing into the air as if they were never real. You may feel a release, a subtle relief coursing through your body and spirit, yet remain watchful. The black cat retreats into the corners, shadows shrinking, but the lessons of this trial remain etched upon your essence. My child, I guide your focus to the glow that now fills your being, stabilizing the tether that connects your soul to its rightful home. Visualize the warmth as it spreads to every corner of your body, saturating your spirit with radiance. The faint sound of angelic song echoes softly, affirming the victory that is in progress. Yet even as the chains dissolve, the cat's intent lingers in residual shadows, subtle and cunning. My child, hold your awareness, anchor your light, and prepare to seal what has been restored. Message 33, Shadows vanishing. My child of light, see the shadows retreat fully from your space. They flicker, hesitate, and then vanish under the unyielding brilliance that surrounds you. The black cat slinks backward, its glow fading, a final whisper of the darkness it once carried. The tether that connects your soul is now strong, radiant, and unbreakable, yet vigilance is key. I remain near, guiding and amplifying your inner light, ensuring no trace of malice lingers. Feel the warmth in your chest, the subtle vibration of restored balance, the anchoring of what was nearly lost. Your presence radiates protection, creating a barrier that no shadow can breach. Faint angelic hums echo, a song of triumph and reassurance. My child, this victory is significant, yet not the end. Even now, subtle lessons of discernment and awareness embed themselves within your soul. Look within, breathe, and feel the profound relief as the darkness retreats fully from your doorway. Message 34, Angelic Choir reassures. Beloved, listen to the faint chorus of angelic voices surrounding you. Each note resonates through the golden light, strengthening your soul's return and reinforcing the tether that binds it to your being. The black cat is no longer a threat, yet its lingering intent whispers caution: remain aware, remain vigilant. Your home, your sacred space, now hums with divine protection. The chains are gone, the shadows dissipated, and a new radiance fills the air. My child, bask in this light, feel the energy of protection saturate your spirit, and allow the warmth to heal any subtle remnants of fear. The cat may linger in memory, a reminder of trials faced, but its grasp has been defeated. Anchor your soul fully, cherish its presence within your heart, and acknowledge the courage you summoned in the moments of greatest peril. Even now, subtle sparks of vigilance remain, guiding you to maintain the light that now surrounds you. Message 35, Cliffhanger, Cat's cunning remains. Precious soul, the black cat may linger still, hidden in shadows, subtle and cunning, seeking any weakness to exploit. Its grasp has failed, yet its intent persists in unseen corners. My child, remain attentive, your vigilance is now a companion of triumph. Do not allow complacency to let residual darkness linger in your awareness. Feel the golden light pulsing around you, its warmth anchoring every beat of your heart. The path of restoration is nearly complete, but the forces of cunning may test patience and focus. I am beside you, reinforcing the divine radiance and guiding your awareness to any shadow that may still creep. Trust in the power you now wield, my child, yet know the test may not be fully over. My child, the black cat may linger, its intent is cunning, but the light shall prevail. Message 36, cleansing your space. Beloved, now is the time to cleanse your home and heart. Visualize golden light expanding beyond yourself, filling every corner, every doorway, and every shadowed space. Sprinkle holy water if you are able, or imagine its purifying essence saturating the air. Speak words of protection aloud or in your mind, sealing the room with divine authority. Shadows that linger faintly dissolve in the brilliance you conjure. Feel a gentle wind brush through, as if the heavens themselves are clearing the space. Every object, every surface, every thought is bathed in light. My child, your vigilance and faith create a sacred cocoon that prevents darkness from returning. Even the faint traces of the black cat's energy are neutralized as your radiance fills the space. Anchor this light in your home, your mind, and your heart, knowing that what is guarded by divine power is inviolable. Message 37, expanding radiant barriers. My child, extend the golden light beyond your immediate surroundings. Visualize radiant barriers stretching to windows, doors, and thresholds that lead to your dwelling. The warmth of this energy permeates every wall, every floorboard, every hidden corner. Shadows that once lingered are now powerless, dissolving under the persistent brilliance of your intention and the divine currents I channel to you. Feel the weight of protection, the grounding of your soul within your sacred space. The black cat's traces are now completely nullified, its intent cannot penetrate this radiance. Allow the cleansing light to integrate fully with your being, reinforcing the tether of your soul to the divine. The air hums with gentle energy, the atmosphere light and serene, yet aware, for vigilance even after triumph is your gift and shield. Message 38, affirming divine protection. Beloved, sense the divine energy lingering in your space, a constant reminder that protection surrounds you. The black cat is gone, its grasp defeated, yet the lessons of discernment remain. Feel the radiance as a tangible presence, strengthening your soul and fortifying your awareness. Your home resonates with light, shadows unable to gain purchase anywhere within it. Speak aloud or in your heart words of gratitude and assertion, your space, your essence, and your soul are protected. My child, allow the peace to wash over you while maintaining the consciousness of vigilance. Every breath, every heartbeat, every thought now carries divine authority, ensuring that no darkness can infiltrate what you have reclaimed. The air itself feels lighter, infused with the currents of angelic presence and the golden tether that secures your essence. Message 39, faint divine wind cleansing. My child, feel a faint divine wind flowing through your space. It swirls softly, yet powerfully, dissipating any remnants of shadow or fear. Every corner of your home, every thought in your mind, every beat of your heart is infused with protection. The black cat's presence is now nullified, and no trace of its intent lingers. Allow this wind to integrate fully with your being, carrying with it clarity, calm, and the assurance of divine oversight. You are aligned with the heavens, and your soul radiates a brilliance that no darkness can claim. Even now, subtle signs of vigilance remain, gentle tingles of awareness, faint hums of celestial energy, and a serene warmth that anchors your essence. My child, Trust that the light now surrounds every part of you and your home, yet remain conscious of the subtle lessons of vigilance and awareness. Message 40, Cliffhanger, Vigilance After Victory. Precious soul, even after this triumph, vigilance is required. The black cat's grasp is defeated, yet forces of darkness wait for weakness. The golden light anchors your essence, yet your attention must remain steady. Feel the hum of angelic presence, the wings that surround you, the warmth that shields every corner of your spirit. Complacency is not your ally, awareness and gratitude are now your weapons. My child, continue to hold your sacred space, for though victory is yours, subtle tests may arrive to tempt your focus. Anchor yourself fully in light, remain aware of shadows that seek to linger, and trust the divine energy that flows within you. My child, vigilance is required even after victory, the forces of darkness wait for weakness. Message 41, Reflection and Strength. My child, now is the time to reflect upon the trial you have faced. Feel the warmth of your restored soul and the golden light that surrounds you, filling every corner of your being. The black cat's grasp is gone, yet its presence has taught you vigilance, courage, and discernment. Allow these lessons to root deeply within your heart. Recognize your vulnerability, precious soul, for awareness of fragility is the path to strength. Each challenge you face is a stepping stone, each shadow a teacher that shapes your radiance. Feel sunlight entering your heart, gentle and golden, merging with the divine currents that now flow freely through you. My child, every step you take, every thought, every intention carries power. Anchor the knowledge that you are a vessel of courage and light, capable of withstanding darkness, and aligned with the divine plan. Message 42, Internalizing Divine Lessons. Beloved, the trial is now behind you, yet its echoes remain within your spirit as reminders of your power and faith. You have reclaimed what is sacred, yet your vigilance strengthens not only your soul but the entire space you inhabit. Recognize the subtle ways the darkness sought to unsettle you, its whispers, shadows, and cunning movements. These are lessons, precious soul, imprinted upon your awareness so that you may grow stronger. Feel the divine guidance that has never left your side, the angelic currents that pulse with your heartbeat. Trust that this experience has fortified your essence, teaching discernment, patience, and the strength to act decisively. My child, allow the calm and clarity of these insights to settle into your being, anchoring your confidence and fortifying your connection to the light. Message 43, Serene Sacred Space. My child of light, envision your heart as a sacred sanctuary. Golden rays enter through the doors of your spirit, illuminating every shadowed corner, every hidden fear, and transforming them into understanding and empowerment. The black cat is no longer a threat, yet its memory reminds you to honor vigilance. Feel angelic presence lingering, subtle and serene, reinforcing the light within and around you. Every breath, every thought, every heartbeat carries the imprint of divine guidance. You are strong, precious soul, a vessel of courage and clarity, and your sacred space reflects this strength. Allow serenity to fill you fully, anchoring the radiance that protects not just your body and home, but the very essence of your being. The sunlight in your heart now merges with the golden aura around you, creating a sphere of lasting protection and inner peace. Message 44, Empowered Faith. Beloved, take a moment to acknowledge the courage that has carried you through this trial. You are empowered, fortified by the golden light and the divine guidance that never left your side. Your faith is now unshakable, your vigilance refined, and your connection to the celestial current stronger than ever. The black cat's grasp is defeated, and the shadows no longer hold sway over your awareness. Precious soul, recognize that you are a vessel of courage, a guardian of light, and a beacon of divine strength. Every action you take from this moment forward resonates with this empowerment. Let it guide you, inspire you, and anchor your decisions in clarity and faith. You are not merely protected, you are aligned with the divine purpose, your essence radiating light that no darkness can penetrate. Message 45, Cliffhanger, Last Shadow. My child, one last shadow may attempt to tempt you, seeking to test the vigilance and light you now embody. It may whisper doubt, flicker in memory, or stir faint fear, but your awareness is unshakable. The golden light surrounds you, pulsating with divine authority, your soul secure within the embrace of celestial currents. I am beside you, reinforcing your strength, guiding your focus, and ensuring the shadows cannot find purchase. Feel the courage, precious soul, flowing from your heart outward, illuminating every corner of your spirit. This is the moment to solidify your mastery over fear and doubt, anchoring your power permanently. My child, one last shadow may attempt to tempt you, but your light is unshakable. Message 46, Divine Blessing. Beloved, receive my blessing now. Golden wings of light unfold around you, shimmering with power and serenity. Every fiber of your being resonates with divine energy, every thought aligned with the heavenly currents. Your soul is restored, your sacred space purified, and your awareness sharpened. Trust that this blessing reinforces your protection, ensuring that no darkness can claim what is yours. Feel the warmth and radiance entering every cell, every corner of your consciousness, anchoring strength, courage, and clarity. Precious soul, I am with you always, amplifying your light, guiding your steps, and enveloping you in divine assurance. This is the fullness of your protection, the culmination of vigilance and faith, the reward of your unwavering courage. Message 47, Radiant Wings and Presence. My child, see the celestial wings surrounding you now, vast and radiant, flowing with divine energy that fills the room and your heart. The black cat is gone, its intent nullified, yet your spirit remains alert, anchored, and fortified. Let this vision of light imprint upon your soul. Every corner of your being is surrounded by protection, every shadow dissolved by divine presence. Feel the angelic currents intertwining with your own energy, amplifying the light that courses through you. My child, this is a lasting reminder, you are never alone. Divine guidance and protection are constants in your life, your vigilance strengthened, your courage affirmed. Let your heart expand with this awareness, allowing the radiant wings to anchor security and empowerment permanently within you. Message 48, Alignment with Divine Will. Beloved, your soul now resonates fully with divine alignment. Every thought, every action, every intention flows from a place of light, clarity, and purpose. The black cat's grasp is defeated, and the shadows cannot touch your essence. This is not simply restoration, it is alignment with your highest path, a harmonization of spirit, heart, and mind. Feel the golden currents of the heavens pulsing through you, the angelic hum resonating in every fiber of your being. My child, trust in this alignment, let it guide your steps, and carry it into all moments of your life. You are now a vessel of divine purpose, radiating courage, vigilance, and unwavering faith in the light. Message 49, Ongoing Guidance. My child, I remain with you always, a constant presence and guide. Even when the shadows appear faintly in memory, or when fear attempts to whisper, call upon my name, and feel the divine currents amplify your light. Your sacred space, your soul, and your heart are secure, yet awareness remains your ally. Carry the lessons of this trial forward: vigilance, faith, courage, and discernment. Every action you take in alignment with these truths fortifies your essence and radiates protection outward into your life. Precious soul, know that the divine energy surrounding you is eternal, responsive, and unwavering. Trust in it, trust in yourself, and trust in the light that now flows through and around you. Message 50, Final Closure. Precious soul, your soul is restored, the black cat's grasp defeated, and I, Archangel Gabriel, will guard you always. Golden wings envelop your being completely, shimmering with protection and serenity. The tether of your essence is secure, the shadows have no purchase, and the radiance within you pulses with divine certainty. Walk forward in courage, in clarity, in alignment with the heavenly currents that guide your every step. Know that every breath, every heartbeat, and every intention carries the light that now protects and empowers you. You are never alone, precious child of light. My presence is eternal, my guidance unwavering, and your spirit now shines as a beacon that darkness cannot touch. Your vigilance, faith, and courage have triumphed, and this victory is yours to carry always.